Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the bishops, and the elders of GMS who rule well, peace, salutations to the elect. My name is Aina. The title of this video is The Elephant in the Room, M.O.T.B. And basically, directly out of the horse's mouth, right from the toppity tippity top, we have the M.O.T.B. All right, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 13 and verse 23. Matter of fact, we should get it from 21. So a rich man beginning to fall is held up of his friends, but a poor man being down is thrust away by his friends. When a rich man is fallen, he hath many helpers. He speaketh things not to be spoken, and yet men justify it. The poor man slipped.
The following is a winter weather advisory from the National Weather Service for the following counties in Pennsylvania.
Sorry about that. It says, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth, 22. When a rich man is fallen, he hath many helpers. He speaketh things not to be spoken, and yet men justify him. The poor man slipped, and yet they rebuked him too. He spake wisely and could have no peace. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith. They extol it to the cloud, but if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. All right, so you guys should have stole what Donald Trump is talking about right now to the clouds, right? You need to prophesy this thing to the wind, publish it everywhere about the M.O.T.B. So there you go.
We're going to be hard at work, I think, driving that agenda.
So we're into 6G now. I just finished 5G. I was a leader on 5G getting that done. And now they're up to 6.
Let's do it again.
What does that do? Give you a little bit deeper view into somebody's skin? See how perfect it is? I like the cameras the old days.
So what he just said there is he likes the cameras of the old days because things are advancing to the point where they can look up under your skin. That's what he just said, right? And the scriptures tell us that knowledge shall be increased. And ultimately, we're here. They're talking about the M.O.T.B. and they're about to push it.
So they just had a nice feature. Now they cover every little. Let's see, Michael, you're in good shape.
Yeah, and he's obviously sickly, and he's afraid about that because in past conversation, he said they have technology where, you know, they can tell what's wrong with you before you know what's wrong with you. And he was like, I don't want to see mine. I don't want to see mine. Right. And now he's here looking at the next guy. He says, you look pretty healthy. Right. Because he doesn't want to hear that, oh, sorry, Mr. President, you know, you're not going to make it to such and such, right? He doesn't want to hear it. He's afraid of it. So he's even afraid of this 6G and having something under his skin because he's afraid of, you know, what it could mean or what he might find about himself. But anyway, he has caused his tongue to fall upon himself, right? And what he's saying here, you understand that this technology will go into your skin, just like the M.O.T.B., just like the RFID chip, you know, just like the men of GMS said, it is what it is.
But I tell you, it's the 6 is coming, huh?
It's coming.
Does it ever end? And what happens?
What he just said is coming.
Into 7, right? Before 6 gets old, you'll be into 7. Anybody have anything else to say? Anybody?
I think the other thing is, we want to thank you as well for the openness of your organization and your team. We always find people that wants to hear what we need and is willing to design programs that will support that. So thank you.
Well, we're here to serve you. We want you to just dominate the whole world in terms of what you do. It's a very important world. And you're doing that. We're making it easy for you. And that means you're going to do it faster. It's more jobs. A lot of good.
Yeah, they coming out with great rap because they have a short time, right? Revelation 12. Okay, so ultimately we have from the White House itself, right, from the La Cream La Crop, right, says fact sheet, President Donald J. Trump takes action to win the 6G race. In my personal humble opinion, he has already lost. I mean, China is there, right? But whatever, they gonna bring it to you, all right? So what this goes into is the 6G and ultimately implantable technologies. So winning the 6G race, President Trump is taking decisive action to win the global race for 6G. 6G networks will provide the foundation to operate cutting-edge technologies of the next decade, including AI, robotics, implantable technologies, and many other advancements. It will also deliver dramatically faster connection speeds, ultra-low latency, and higher data capacity. And ultimately, it's also they can track and trace you, right? So, we care about this because this goes into prophecy. So you have implantable technologies. What could that be? So I pulled up chat, which I hate chat. Chat was good, but we was using it, which you can still use it, for certain things. But now it's become, just it doesn't want to give you what it was giving you before, right? It was just free to do whatever it wanted to do. You ask it a question, it'll answer the question. Now they're cracking down on it. But that goes into Amos 8 and 11 too. The censoring of speech, the censoring of everything. Anything they can censor, they're gonna censor. And I think I seen a post where one of the brothers posted that you can even, I guess people, asking Chat GPT about some Jewish questions or something, and you can't do that no more. Which I tried. It gave me a Jewish joke, but I mean it wasn't funny or anything like that. So, but anyway, this is Chat GPT, and I said, what do they mean by implantable technologies in this statement? And I tried to add it, but it posted it. So then I posted this, right? Same thing I just read. It says in this statement, implantable technologies means advanced electronic device designed to be implanted inside the human body that rely on fast, reliable, wireless communication to function. So what we told you pursuant to Revelation 13:16 is that, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, which means it's an implantable device that goes inside your skin, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the name of his name. Now, if you can't see the writing on the wall, the elephant in the room, that this device that they're going to put inside your skin, just like they gave you phones, and now you can use the phones to buy shit, just like they gave you credit cards, and now you can use the credit cards to tap and buy shit, that when they put this device in you, and you're going to tap your body on that and buy shit, it's no helping you. All right? It's no helping you, but that's exactly what it is. And it's here. They're talking about it. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the name of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for its the number of a man, and his number is 603 score and 6. Right? And this goes into 666, Chi Psi Stigma, right? The X now of Yahweh Shai. And stigma goes into mark. Right? Chi Psi Stigma, which they got it right here. Right? That stigma goes into the mark, the X, they X'd out Yahweh Shai. The Psi, Chi Psi goes into, the basically Daniel's 12 and 4, the knowledge been increased, like, technology and things like that, the wisdom. Right? So we have all of that, and we're giving it to you. All right. And that stigma goes into that mark. Let me grab the marker. All right, as you can see, charagma. So they stamp an imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist, the mark branded upon horses, says stained, carved, sculptured, graven work of idolatrous images. So you would take a stamp and a printed mark, which is imprinted into your skin, then carved, sculptured, because they have to cut you open, to go into your skin to put that thing there. And going back to the root word, we play that. Karax.
Strong's G 5482, Charax. Charax.
Right, Pel or stake, palicide. Right, so pelostake is the thing that they're going to use the needle to put it inside of you, basically. to put it inside your skin. Let me go to this over here. Galatians 3. Says Galatians 6:17, from henceforth let no man trouble me, for I bear in my body the marks of the Lord Yahushua. You get this word mark here. Which goes to that word stigma, right? Definition go here, a mark pricked in or branded upon the body. To ancient or oriental usage, slaves or soldiers wore the name or the stamp of their masters or commander, branded or prick cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to, right? So we understand that this stigma, this mark is going to be something they prick and plant into your skin, right? Just like the Apostle Paul had his mark, right? Bearing his mark that he got from basically Yahweh Bashmi Shah, right? It says, belong to, and there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods, right? So once again, the mark goes into, it says in size, right? That means to cut into, all right? Or punch. You ever like you bingo card or something and you get the little thing where you got to punch the hole into it and you cut into it or whatever the case may be? So yeah, that's what it's talking about. All right. So this M.O.T.B is something implanted, marked, stamp, cut into your body, a physical thing here. All right. And they're talking about it right now in your face. So once again, Revelation 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the name of his name. There is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for its number of a man is number 600, which goes into that 666. And we see that 666, all over the place. In their movies and shows and things like that. You got your famous people throwing up the six, when they speaking, covering the eye and all of that, So 6G networks will provide the foundation to operate cutting edge technologies for the next decade, including AI, robotics, implantable technologies, and many other advancements. What is implantable technologies? In this statement, implantable technologies means advanced electronic devices, the RFID chip, which is a physical thing designed to be implanted inside the human body, which that's exactly where the RFID chip goes, into your skin. And mind you, once again, the elder apostles and their elders have been talking about this since the 1960s, right? And now it's here. They knew the future. The word prophet means to say before. So they've been talking about this. They've been knew the plan. Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophets. All right. And they've been talking about it. Now, guess what? It's here. It's in your face. They're talking about, what is it, 3 and 7? Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. The secrets are the mysteries inside the scriptures, the prophecies. Right. And that M.O.T.B, once again, is here. It is the chip. They've been talking about it for a while now, and now the evidence is here. All right. And if you can't see it, the Most High Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, ain't dealing with you. You need to pray, you need to fast, whatever the case may be, because it ain't nothing else. All right, now let's see what it's talking about. Because once again, this thing, it be tripping, but it says examples include implanted health monitors, neural implants that help treat, peace and safety. It's for your safety. It's going to help you, right? Smart prosthetics, whatever, prosthetics, So it says 6G is expected to offer ultra low latency, near instant response. Yeah, because they want you to, they want the system to be able to just move freely, if it's in you, right? That's why they need this 6G. And that's what's going to cause all the cancer sores and all of that stuff when y'all get this stuff. It says high reliability reduces reduce risk of signal loss. It says massive data capacity supports continuous streaming. Why they building data centers all over the place? Right, and I said, could this be what Revelations 13, 16, 17 is talking about? Obviously, this shit said no. All right. And you can go in there and try to figure it out. Maybe, it's trying to give me a safe and accurate answer. Like, I don't want accuracy, I want the truth. It's still, it's just saying, whatever it's saying, which I can care less about it, I said, why are you stripping away anything? Why are you stripping anything away in the first place? Sounds like you're trying to cover the truth. Because it's like, right here is like, when I say I don't want safe or accurate, I want the truth. It says, I hear what you're saying, and I want to answer plainly without fear, fueling, or vague hedging, while still being honest. It says, this isn't a safe answer. It's the conclusion that holds up when you strip away hope, fear, and modern projections. So it's basically saying that, what people are saying, this we're gonna take that away what people are saying about it. So it's like, it's just bullshit. Hey, but anyway, we're here. The elephant in the room, the M.O.T.B. A rich man is speaking about it. Implant the devices under your skin. All right, just hear it again, and that'll be that.
We're going to be hard at work, I think, driving that agenda.
So we're into 6G now. I just finished 5G. I was a leader on 5G getting that done. And now they're up to 6.
Let's do it again.
What does that do? Give you a little bit deeper view into somebody's skin? See how perfect it is? I like the cameras the old days. So they just had a nice feature. Now they cover every little. Let's see, Michael, you're in good shape. You're not gonna. But I tell you, it's.
As you can see, he's terrified for his own life. So he's speaking about that because he doesn't want this thing into his skin to monitor his health and all of that. And ultimately, it'd be where you buy and sell what it too.
So the 6 is coming, huh?
It's coming.
Does it ever end? And what happens? You'll be into 7, right? Before 6 gets old, you'll be into 7. Anybody have anything else to say? Anybody?
I think that the other thing is, we want to thank you as well for the open.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So, shalom to the whole elect, which consists of men, women, and children. Lord willing, this video was edifying. So, shalom to the whole elect. Shalom.